by 12 cardstock. I would choose one that is solid and one that is in a pattern piece, like so. So you're going to have a solid and a pattern backing. And I went ahead and pre-cut because this card is a little bit time consuming to get everything together. And you also need whatever you want to layer your cards, but I'm going to be using some die cut, and hadn't made up my mind which one of these, and some little pre-die cut items to place inside my card. So, but that's your choice. And then a die of your choosing to cut out for the tonal effect. But like I said, I went ahead and did this. So basically, you're going to have these two pieces left over. You're going to have 5 pieces or 6 pieces of each when you cut it down, but you're going to only need so many. But do not throw these away because you can use these for other cards and so forth, for other card ideas. So don't waste any of that. But you're going to need 5, which are 4 by 6, and you're going to trim one on the long side here to 3 7/8. So again, you're going to need 5 of the 4 by 6, trim one down to 3 7/8. You're going to need 3 of 3 by 7/8 panel, 3 by 7/8 by 5 by 7/8 panels. You're going to need 3 of those. And then you're going to need one panel, which is 1 inch by 5 7/8 inch. And you're going to score at 1/2 and 1 inch. And you're going to do that on both sides. I went ahead and put my stamp that I'm going to use. And you're just going to fold that like so for your banner. And you score it like that so that banner can also lay flat. So that's what that piece is for. So let me go ahead and show you how to pretty much put this panel or these pieces together. Like I said, it's a little bit time consuming. So whatever you choose to do, I did I'm calling this my pattern piece, but it's almost like this, but I'm calling these my pattern piece. So you're going to take that, and I'm going to overlay it. I'm going to take this one also, and you're going to overlay it, and I'm just going to lay that to the side. So let's go ahead and glue these on, and I'll show you why. So let's get started, basically just putting this card together. My glue did not want to come out and play yet. So, there we go. And I like using glue because these cards are, like I said, they be used for building and moving up and down, so you're really going to need to be careful in doing that. So I'm just laying that over like so. Pressing that down. The same thing here. You see, you got just a little bit of edge around that card. That's what you want, just a little bit of edging around that. And then you're going to take your die, go ahead and center that. And you can use a larger die. I chose to use a smaller one, but you can use a larger die, whatever die you choose. Just be careful that you give yourself roughly about 1 inch or so on the side, and you'll see why. Once you put that accordion in there, you don't want it to show through. Okay. And that through my die cut. Also, save these. These can be used for another card. Like I said, when you save these pieces, you can use them for another card. You can make that a pretty card. So do not get rid of anything. I'm going to do the same thing for this one. I'm going to center it there and run it through my die machine. I have my window up, so excuse the background noise. You might hear the birds and the cars roaming. So, welcome to Sunday morning. Once again, save that. Put that on the side. And so you're going to have two pieces. The one that you cut the 3 7/8 inch off of, that's going to be your centerpiece. So it's going to sit in like that. So that's the purpose of that. You're going to take 2 of your other panels, and you're going to score these panels. And I like to do it on the back myself, but you can do it in the front. You're going to score them at 1/2 inch intervals. So you're going to go half, one and a half, 1 inch, 1 1/2, 2 inch, 2 1/2, 3 inch, and 3 1/2. That is going to be your accordion piece. That's the piece that is going to allow you to fold that card. So that's what this is, that allow you to fold that card up. And so you want to go ahead and begin to fold those up. Now you're going to fold them. I like to fold them like we used to do a fan. Just makes it easier. Got a little bit off here. Let me go back. Probably should have scored a little bit deeper so I can fold a little bit better. But you're just folding it up like an accordion, like so. And that's what that's going to be. Now I left it white, but if I wanted it blue on the inside, like I said, I would have went the other way, which you can, and fold it this way and left it on there. But I'm doing it this side here. So, but you make up your mind which side you want to show on the outside. So whatever side you want to show on the outside. Like on this one here, I did a different pattern. I did the coordinating to show it different on the outside. I'm getting these score lines because I didn't score them too deeply like I should have. And then I take my bone folder and I have a feeling that this went the opposite direction. So let me redo this. Sorry guys. And I did that realize, oh, I did it the opposite way. I didn't need to do that. The good thing about it, it made it folding it a little bit easier. Running my bone folder so it can just have a nice crease in that card. And that's my accordion. This is how your accordion is going to look. Now you're going to need your tape, which is a double-sided tape. And what you need to do is you lay them side by side and run your tape in here, like so. And then count 3. 1, 2, 3, and lay your other tape down, like so. And then on your last panel, you're going to run your tape on the outside. Fold it in and run it here. I'm going to do the same thing here on this side. One, 2, 3. Run it here. And then fold this flap over and run it here. Now, let's put it together. You're going to take one of your pieces that you have, and you can flip this over. And here's where I'm going to put my Hello Gorgeous on. So I'm going to put that here on this stamp here. So, like so. So I want to make sure that, because I can use this as my back of my stamp here. And then this is going to be the front. So I'm just measuring it so I can, before I do that, to make sure that is within that line, because I want that Hello Gorgeous. And I'm just going to cut some more pieces off. I'm just cutting that side off, so I have to bring it up close so I can see. I'm going to, it's a little crooked, but hopefully you won't see. So I'm flipping that over, and I'm going to put this on the inside. My glue this morning is not wanting to play right. She's not having a good day. I'm just lining that up so I can get that on there really good. Like so. Come back and trim off all this excess that I didn't. Nope, not gonna do that. Sorry, I didn't do too good. So my glue is not sticking very well. Okay, there we go. Did I tell you this card is time consuming? This card is time consuming, ladies. So, let's try this again. Trim off this excess. There we go. Much better. And then let's start building this card. So, take that. And I'm going to lay this up into that crease. And I like to do this here because this card is the mechanics of this card, and I'm getting frustrated with this glue, sorry, but the mechanics of this card and the dynamics, I like to put a little bit of glue on that. And it gives you, also allows you the room you need to play, you can play with. Press that down. So you're getting the gist of it. The same thing on this side. And I'm just lining it up in that crease. If y'all can see that, just into the crease of that fold. And press down. Now, back to the center layer, and you notice the one that you need for the middle is the one that you cut off 3 7/8. That is your middle one. I'm going to just repeat the same process. And y'all can see how this card comes together now. Very slowly. See how that's coming together, and that's your centerpiece. Here, if you want to put any sayings, like I could cut that down and put a little saying here, or whichever one that you like to place. This would be a good place to put any of your little saying. And I'll probably do that here. So like that. But I put my ladies or whatever die you choose to put in there. You can put it in that middle section as you card build before you put your final piece on. Do it like this. And I'll probably add something here, but I can stick inside that, but I'll probably add something there. But let me go ahead and finish putting this together. same thing here. Piece on top. Like so. And there you have the gist of how this card is going to come together. Look how cool that is. And like I say, you can put pieces. Now for the back. Because you have that, that's why you need one of your other panels that you save, and you would line that panel on the very back. So you can line that, or you can line another solid piece on the back, or another pattern pieces. So like I said, I didn't get rid of them until I got ready to do what I wanted to do. I think I'm going to use this one in the back. Close call. Close call. Just get a little bit of that white edging on here. And this is where your message can go, or you want to use something else. Put this here, your love, along with your message, however you want to do it. But that's the gist of this card. And now let's put on a panel piece on the front. It's a little bit of time consuming. That's why I like to pre-prep my pieces, because it is a little time consuming, but it's a beautiful card. I like how it turns out. And put this front. I like to sort of bend it so it can come out. I like the way it stands out. You totally don't have to do that. But I like the way that stands out, and you can put another piece here. But like I said, it flows flat. So, how cool is that? So there you have it. So be creative.